Hi, my name is Annika Litterio. I would like to play in the Olympics in 2020.
Pops that one out. Helotes, Texas, your 2016 Little League Softball World Series champions.
2016 was a year that I will never forget. You know, starting off the journey of Little League and just, you know, get everything going right into high school. I mean, it was just a tough road, and then now it's definitely prepared me.
Hey folks, Mr. Bowtie here. Keep banging home that red subscribe button on your screen so that way you can stay up to date on all the great local sports coverage that TV and radio refuse to cover. Thank you so much and enjoy the show. Annika Litterio's meteoric rise in the softball pitching world is well known. She was the winning pitcher on the Greater Helotes Little League Softball National Championship team in the mid-20-teens. Then as a freshman, she led San Antonio Warren in 2018 all the way to the 6A quarterfinals before losing a pitcher's duel to New Braunfels Canyon and their pitcher, who is now at Oklahoma, Brooke Vestal. Now as a senior in 2021, Litterio looks to take the Warriors up the next rung, and that's to the state championships, and they're carrying a national ranking.
It's been one crazy ride, you know, especially as a freshman. Definitely wasn't expecting COVID to hit. But I know it's been a wonderful ride, you know, with all my teammates and all my friends and family. It's just been wonderful, and then especially if we can add on to the state title, man, that would be amazing.
People knew you had a chance to do well your freshman year. Brooke Vestal was the big name. She beat you head-to-head in that state quarterfinal down at Southwest, but what was it like going head-to-head with what some people consider the #1 pitcher in the nation who's now at Oklahoma?
Oh, it was an honor to be pitching against her. I mean, ever since, I've known Brooke and Hunter. I played with Hunter for a little bit, and I've always given good credit to Brooke. She's an amazing pitcher, an amazing person in general, and being able to pitch against her and only allowing 2 runs that game was just amazing. It was a tough loss against Canyon, but I mean, it was just only an experienced learner. Especially as a team, especially as a young team, we were able to get everything together and come back.
Outside pressure and expectations have been mounting over the years for the UTEP signee. In 2019, the Warriors lost in the second round to Austin High. Now as a senior with a national ranking, people look to her as the one not only to beat the local teams, but eventually the top teams out of Houston and DFW to win the Golden Trapezoid. It would be the first state championship in softball for a local team since Smithson Valley won the 5A title in 2012.
I think it's funny because people say I handle pressure very well, and it shows that I can handle a lot of pressure even in tough situations. You know, bases loaded with 2 outs, I know I can get the next batter, and I know I can get the next inning.
She watched as New Braunfels Canyon lost that final to Umbella Toscasita and was able to learn about the pressures of pitching at McCombs Field in Austin, where the crowd is on top of you and temperatures often reach 100 degrees or more.
I definitely learned a lot from that game. I actually went to that state game, and just watching that game was just so amazing, and seeing her pitch was just like very, very graceful actually. Yeah, it was tough to see them lose, but I mean, learning from Brooke, it was just great.
Your generation kind of came in with the invention of the live ball era with the pitching circle going back to 43 feet, where now we see a lot more runs. How do pitchers, including yourself, adjust to going from 1-0 games to games that are more like baseball scores?
Oh, it's just a new game. I know it's hard to pitch from 43 feet, but I think if you're a true baller, you'll learn very quickly that it's just a game, and that you'll learn to adjust and you'll learn to spin the ball better and have great movement. Northside is one of the toughest districts to compete against, with O'Connor and Harlan and Brennan facing each other, especially Holmes. It's just an experienced learner, you know, being able to prepare ourselves for the state tournament and prepare ourselves for playoffs. I think it just makes us better, it makes us stronger as a district.
We're beginning to see a lot more softball fields, such as the main field at Northside, going to turf. Is there any adjustment going from pitching on a natural surface, such as what you may see in Austin, to an artificial surface?
I don't think it's I mean, it is different for some people, but I think if you really want to play, you'll make an adjustment really easily. Our team mindset is just win the district in doubles. I mean, that's one of our mindsets, and as a pitching staff, you know, one of my goals is to get my 1,000 strikeouts at the end of the season. I mean, I'm almost there. And also as a pitching staff is to keep our ERA under 1, which is very good. I mean, if we can get like 1.2, it's still great ERA. I think it's a great honor to have these top rankings in the nation and in the district alone. But I think at the end of the day, it's just a number, and we're just competing for a state championship.
Reporting from San Antonio, I'm Greg Sherman.